Here we have a 2018 Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 4MATIC. Now with this vehicle you do get the 22-inch AMG matte black forged cross-spoke alloy wheels, and how fantastic do they look, especially complemented by the red AMG calipers just behind. You've got the obsidian black metallic exterior paintwork on this vehicle, complemented by the factory night pack, adding to that stealthed out look. Now let's just have a look at the arches here. How fantastic do they look? Incredible amount of road presence, these vehicles. Coming around to this corner, you'll see your second 22-inch alloy wheel. Let's have a closer look at that. V8 bi-turbo badging just beside it. You've got the side steps down below. Quad exit exhaust. You've got the side exit exhaust, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. Colour-coded wing mirrors and door handles. Black trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers. Another thing to add is, of course, we do have the glass sliding roof just there as well. Coming to the rear, there's a closer look at your third 22-inch alloy wheel. Now we've also got front and rear parking sensors with 360-degree cameras and Parktronic technology. AMG badging on the left-hand side there, G63 badging on the right, and there's a look at the rear of the car. Now let's have a look into the boot. First thing you're greeted with is the Burmester speaker just there. The sound system in this car is absolutely phenomenal. Plenty of storage space there for whatever you may need as well. Closing that up, you'll notice that the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and there is a closer look at your last alloy wheel. Now going on to the interior, we have got the full black Designo Nappa leather interior with the contrasting stitching, and how fantastic do these seats look. You've got the fold down armrest in the centre, ISO fixed points within the seats. Both outer passengers do benefit from heated seat functions as well, as you can see on the doors here. Electric window controls, plenty more leather with that contrasting stitching, brushed metal handles and that same Burmester sound system. In the centre you'll find your vents and climate controls as well. Going on to the front now, we've got that same full black leather interior. These seats are incredibly comfortable, and again, how fantastic do they look. You've got the AMG badging on either side. Now these are also heated, but as well as being heated, you have got the electrical adjustments with memory functions just beside. You've then got your power folding electric wing mirrors with electric window controls and child lock for the rear. Blind spot assist can be found on the wing mirrors. You've then got that same Burmester sound system, and look how many speakers there are. You've got one there, and one up here. There are literally speakers everywhere in this vehicle, and you can tell when you've got the sound system blaring as well. Auto lights can be found on our right just here, as well as lane keeping assist and a button to turn off your parking sensors beeping. Stepping inside, we'll start the vehicle up, foot on the brake, engine start stop button. Just going to close this door. There we go. As you can see, we have got the virtual display and digital display, and how fantastic does that look. You've then got the facelift multifunctional steering wheel with features like adaptive cruise control and speed limiter, phone controls, volume controls, etc. Paddle shifters just behind for taking manual control of your gears. On the left hand side you'll find you've got a stalk for your electrically adjustable steering wheel, and you have actually got a heated steering wheel as well. Perfect for those cold British mornings. Start stop button can be found just behind. You've then got the infotainment screen with features like satellite navigation, DAB radio, different forms of media connectivity, which if we go across to the left here, you can see what we've got on option now, like SD card and USB, as well as our Bluetooth. Telephone connectivity for making calls or listening to your music. If we go into the vehicle settings just here and down to light settings, something that Mercedes does incredibly well is the ambient lighting feature. Now if we go on here, you'll see we've got a huge array of colours to choose from. If we go onto the colours now, you can literally choose from any of these options, and you can actually customise it and choose your own specific colours as well should you wish. Now as well as that, we've then got our dynamic driving modes consisting of slippery, individual, comfort, sport and sport plus, so you can pick and choose which mode best suits your driving style at the time. Now if I put the vehicle into reverse next, you'll see we've got our reversing camera as well as a 360-degree top-down view on the right hand side. You can then flick between these views just as easily as well, and of course we've got our active parking assist just there too. Now going back into park, and working our way down. It's also worth mentioning we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this vehicle, which are fantastic features to have on a vehicle. If you've ever used them before, you'll know why. Now coming down, you've then got your diff locks for both front, rear and centre. 3 individual diff locks. Again, incredible technology inside these vehicles, incredibly capable for off-road use as well. Got the dual zone climate controls you can find just here. You can access the menu by simply pressing the middle button, and you can see that just there. You've then got your shortcuts with the clock in the centre. Below here you'll find additional storage space. You've then got your dynamic driving modes, M for manual. We've also got our select here forward suspension, so we've got Sport Plus, Sport and Comfort modes, so you can adjust your suspension on the fly. You've then got your traction controls, touchpad and control wheel, volume wheel, AMG Sports exhaust system as well, so we can actually open and close the valves at the touch of a button, so you can make the exhaust tone louder or quieter dependent on your preferences. Access your cameras just there, and you can also access low range for off-road driving just there as well. Soft touch leather armrest in the centre, again with the contrasting stitching, and more storage below there with an SD card slot and 2 USB ports. Now last but not least, of course, we do have the sliding glass roof, which we can close by simply pushing up there, and as you can see and hear, that all works exactly as you'd expect, and you can close the blind like so should you wish. Now the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, a fresh MOT, and it's also HPI clear. That is all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching. Video test drive of this Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG. Now the purpose of this video today is to show you that the car drives exactly how you'd expect it to. For example, now I'm not having to touch the steering wheel to keep the vehicle in a straight line. I'll also go through some of the vehicle's features and demonstrate that they work exactly how they should. Now starting off on the steering wheel here, we do have both speed limiter and cruise control, and it's not just any cruise control, we have the adaptive cruise control. So if we press set by pushing up on the trigger just there, we're now cruising at our current speed, and with it being the adaptive cruise control, the vehicle will maintain a safe distance between ourselves and the vehicle in front. So if the vehicle in front slows down, so will we, and if the vehicle in front speeds up, so will we again to the assigned speed. Now to deactivate this, we'll simply press cancel on the steering wheel again, and we're back to normal control. We've then got our gear changes, so if I put the M for manual, we're now in 7th gear, down to 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and down to 4th and 3rd. And as you can tell through those gear changes there, completely seamless transitions, no jerky motions, no unwanted sounds, all working exactly as you would expect. Now there are plenty of great features to talk about when it comes to this G-Wagon. Performance being my favourite, we've got around 577 brake horsepower from factory, which is some incredible numbers. And as well as that, even though this is a big vehicle, you will reach 0 to 60 in around 4.5 seconds, which is just out of this world. So you're certainly not going to struggle overtaking other vehicles whilst driving this around. And then when it comes to tech, we've also got an abundant infotainment screen. You'll find features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, satellite navigation, 360-degree cameras. We've also got the Burmester sound system, which is honestly absolutely fantastic. And of course, we have got the sliding glass roof there, which really finishes the package off really perfectly. Now here at RS Car Sales, we have been doing deliveries for the last 3 to 4 years. We've also offered free next day nationwide delivery for the last 2 years as well. Now we are a 5-star dealership too. If you look online, you'll see we've got over 300 5-star reviews on Google and Autotrader alone, as well as many others on other car sites like Car Gurus. So if you go online and check out these reviews, you'll see that our customers really do reiterate the fact that we are a dealership that cares. We really do want you to have such a good buying experience from ourselves. You would recommend us to your friends, to your family, and even come back to us when the time is due for your next vehicle purchase. Now you can find us on social media as well. We are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, where we'll be posting plenty of content of the G-Wagon. So make sure to give us a follow on those platforms to keep up to date with all the latest stock we get in and see what we get up to at RS Car Sales. Now I'm just taking a right turn into the industrial park where I'll perform an emergency brake, then put the vehicle into reverse. As well as that, I'll also drive over a speed bump. So 3, 2, 1. Emergency brake, very sharp on the brakes there with no problems at all. 360-degree cameras come up as soon as we put the vehicle into reverse. Again, all working exactly as you'd expect. And then the last test for the car is, of course, the speed bump. So, as you can tell, completely free from any unwanted knocks or bangs throughout this whole journey, which of course you would be listening out for if you were here with me today. Now, this is usually where you'd be extremely happy with the vehicle. You'd want to come inside, see what kind of deal you could work out. Obviously, you're not here at the moment, but do feel free to get in touch. Appointments are welcome should you wish to come and view the vehicle in person. Part exchanges are also welcome. Just let us know the make, model and condition of the vehicle you're wishing to part exchange. And if there is anything we have missed in our video online photos, video walk around, or this video test drive, again, feel free to get in touch and one of the team would be more than happy to help you out. That is all from me on today's video. I hope you found this useful and we'll hopefully hear from you soon. Cheers.